Travel during severe storms such as Blair is highly discouraged as it's unsafe. Newswatch anchor Serena Davanzo has more on how the weather has affected people's travel and how the DOT is handling the roads.
Well, Mother Nature pretty well threw the kitchen sink at us last night.
Winter storm Blair has been barreling through the country, bringing lots of snow and ice to the region. While the wet snow can bring some wintry fun like a good old snowball fight, if you take a look at the roads here, it makes them very slick and very dangerous to drive on, and that can put a dent in your travel plans. Atlanta locals were on their way home when their plans were disrupted by Blair.
And we got to Charleston, West Virginia, and the roads were totally impassable, so we had to stop, get a hotel. So we got on the road at 2 in Pittsburgh, and by about 4, it was pretty rough, and we stopped, I think, about 6 or 7. We were only going about 25 miles per hour, so it was pretty rough, and you could not see the road at all. There was almost no one on the road that we were traveling on, and probably 3 or 4 different cars in ditches, and that's when we decided to stop.
The West Virginia Department of Transportation has been nonstop on the roads, plowing and treating them through all the weather we've seen.
We've seen some temperatures up and down a little bit, hovering above and below the freezing mark, just on and off all night. We've seen snow, we've seen rain, we've seen winds, we've seen some down trees, we've seen some down limbs. We've been plowing. We actually got a lot of pre-treating done ahead of time in a lot of areas, so that's helped us a bunch. But our crews has really done a great job all night. We've had incidences and we've had challenges. We always do. But that's the human element out there in the roadways, you know, tractor trailer jackknifes, or somebody doesn't pay attention or tries to take a turn a little too fast. Things happen. But for the most part, I think your Department of Transportation has really nailed it.
Even those just passing through could see the amount of personnel on the roads.
But we saw a lot of emergency vehicles, like hydro trucks and lift trucks, and for tree cutting and stuff. We've seen a lot of those trucks on the road, driving in tandem, coming across. So they're going somewhere to help somebody.
It takes more than just snowplows in a state of emergency for severe weather such as this.
Communicating with our National Guard partners, communicating with first responders and fire trucks, and even tow trucks. That's critical on our interstates, is to make sure that we have tow trucks positioned so that when we do have an incident, we can get in there, get a disabled vehicle out of the way so that we can keep plowing.
In Beckley for Newswatch, I'm Serena Davanzo.